here. I am here. I am here. Close my curtains a little bit. Sorry. There's Brandy. There she is. There's on. Let's get Brandy on in here. There we go. Hey there.
Lost track of time.
I might want to turn my volume on so I can hear you. How's that?
I lost track of time. I'm so tired because, yesterday was the first day. Today was the second day. Still, whew.
Good times. Good times.
Mm-hmm.
Right? I'm telling you.
Mm.
Yeah. I don't miss it. Did I say that? Have I ever said that before?
It's just exhausting. It's just exhausting.
Yeah, it sure is. Hey, Karen and Sherry are here. Marion's here. Hello, Sue and Lynn and Brenda and Amy. Hello, everyone. How are you all?
Hello.
I hope you're all doing well. Michelle just popped in. Hello, Michelle. How is everyone? I was just looking up this next book we had talked about reading. Sorry. My allergies have gone loco and caused all kinds of issues for me.
Oh, goodness.
I know. So the next one is Love in the Afternoon. It was supposed to be a little novella.
Yeah.
I can't get it to come up now. Karen, I gotta put her name in here, I guess. Because we're gonna finish this up. Karen Hawkins. $1.99 on Kindle. $1.99. Oh boy. Okay, there it is. You got to put in Love in the Afternoon, Karen Hawkins, to get the whole thing.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to have to try to remember that.
It's only 148 pages. So, like 2 weeks, right?
Yeah.
We could do that for 2 weeks. And then, let's see. When does this other book come out? The Bookshop of Hidden Dreams, August 27th. All right, August 27th. So if we finish this up, we finish this one, do that other one for a couple weeks, and then the Bookshop of Hidden Dreams is out. We should be good. How's that?
Be all good in the hood.
Hi, Risa.
Hey. Tiring, Risa. That's what it was. Tiring.
I know the grandpa is hysterical, isn't he?
Oh my God.
Grandpa is a troublemaker. He's a troublemaker.
Thing is, that Grandpa knows he's a troublemaker too. I'm sorry.
Sure.
You can't convince me otherwise. Okay,
No.
how do I'm trying to? I don't know if that makes that any better.
I know, you just got the Saturn halo up there. I do not know when the new Nicholas Sparks comes out, Brenda. I haven't looked into that yet. Yeah. The Friend Zone. That is also Abby Jimenez. I think we're probably going to take a step away from Abby Jimenez for a while. So let me put it in here. It is called Love, not Lore, Love in the Afternoon. Karen Hawkins. And it is just a little novella. So we can read that for a few minutes and then be ready to read the Bookshop of Hidden Dreams. Wasn't the first one about a bookshop? The first one was a book charmer. It was about a library.
Yeah, book charmer.
That one was a library. She worked at the library and got the books. Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. Yeah. This is interesting. When I look these up, it tells me I've purchased them. I didn't know it did have an Amazon.
I don't think I've ever noticed that.
Paperback format purchased on August 28th of 23. Paperback format purchase on July 27th of 2023. Interesting. You may have I don't think you've listened to the next one because it's not out yet. If you're talking about the Karen Hawkins books, the next one isn't out yet.
Yeah, so you're kind of stuck having to start it with us when we start it.
Oh, darn, Lynn. Darn. Oh.
I know. You don't get to start off ahead, Lynn. You don't get to start off ahead. Well, actually, I guess she could technically, but
Oh, yeah. I mean, if it comes out on the 27th, when would we technically start it? Let's look at that. Not the calculator, the calendar. No. Today's the 13th. Oh.
yeah.
Yeah. Well, yeah. We won't start that one until the beginning of July or September.
Wait, we're going back to July. Yay!
Oh, wait. Okay. So next week we wrap up this book, and then we read the next one. We start that on the 27th and the 3rd. We discuss on the 27th and the 3rd, and we'd be done because it'd be 2 weeks. And then the 10th. Oh, see, Lynn will have plenty of time if she wants. Oh, my goodness.
Oh, Lynn, I know you're going to do it, Lynn. I know you're going to do it. I know
Lynn,
you're going to be a bad
naughty.
girl.
Don't be naughty. Just don't go even purchase it yet. Don't even go get it. Don't go get it yet.
Try just once to stay with us, Lynn. Just once. See what it's like.
And why don't you just knowing you, why don't you go get the book on like what week did I say we were gonna start it? We had started on the 9th? The 10th? I don't know. Let me see. I already forgot. Next week we finish up on the 20th, 27th, and 2nd. Second we would finish the novella, and the 9th we'd start the new one. So Lynn, I suggest you don't go buy the new book until like the 13th or 14th.
So maybe, okay, Lynn, maybe you and I need to get together and read a second book
Together?
so that you'll be focused on that rather than going ahead in the assignment.
There you go. Yeah. All right. Anyhow, back to this book. You know, one of my favorite tropes, well, not my favorite, but one of my tropes I like is when we have forced proximity. And they because they were locked in the bedroom together. How convenient is that?
And she was all a passionate like inside, but she did not let that show. And he was a gentleman, and so nothing happened.
She didn't really want him to be a gentleman, though.
No, she really didn't. She wanted to. Mm-mm. She wanted to do all kinds of naughty things to him.
She still does. She still does. She wants the naughty.
I just wish. Okay, I hate the fact that they both have a wrong. You know, they both have a misconception. Mm-hmm. He thinks that he's still in love with Amy, and he thinks that she is just looking at it as a business arrangement, and so it's killing me that neither like.
Yeah. Well, this is what happens in romance novels. There's always something that's going to happen that is going to make it hard for them to get together. Even though they want to be together, there's always going to be that in a romance book. And then they got to finally figure it out and sort their shit out. And then they're like, oh, okay. Wham, bam. Thank you, ma'am. I guess we're good. Okay, let's go. Rock and roll. Right?
Yeah, because she's met his family. And I think he's fixing to meet hers.
Yeah, now they're all going to meet. All of them. Just boom. One big happy kapow. They're all going to meet together. Yep.
But
and she's moving in with him.
Because she gets so thrown off by Amy that she's just like, yeah, we're moving in together. He wanted me.
I know. I love the way she just kind of goes off script there, and she's like, Barbara. She does a good job of pissing that chick off, doesn't she? She's like, she has got her all in a panties in a twist. I'm like, good for her.
Yeah, but Dad, and he's like, well, you're going to have to actually move in. And she's like, I'll just have some stuff over here because you don't understand.
Mm-hmm.
My family just drops by all the time, unexpected. And then there his sister went, sure enough.
Yep.
I
Yep.
don't
Yep.
even remember what she went over there for.
I don't either. I don't either. But she's funny. She is funny. So the couple that they were hanging out with, that is the couple from the first book. Did you read
Oh,
read the first book yet? Did you?
mm-mm.
Yeah, they're the couple from the first book. They're the ones that got together. He's the carpenter and she's the doctor and whatnot
Oh, okay.
in the little town. Yeah, that's the couple from the first book when she divorced doctor from the second book. That makes sense?
And then his friend is Jacob from the book, or whatever his name is, from the book that we read prior to this, right?
Huh?
Sorry. Her brother's friend that's hanging out with him is the dude, Jeremy, or whatever, from the last book.
I think so. I, you know, the only way I think I could honestly keep all of the relationships straight would be to start with book one, read book one, move to book two, move to book three, and we did them in complete different order. I mean, well, I read book one, then we jumped all the way to book three, and now we're back to book two. I mean, it doesn't really change the story or anything. It's very loosely connected. It's just they're there. You know what I mean? And you're like, oh yeah, that's those people from book one. Okay, yeah, okay. But yeah, they're all kind of
That's his name.
no. Hello, Sean. How's Sean?
You should. Oh, I guess I need to move that. Okay.
But yeah, it's pretty funny. I mean, I think it's funny. I love their game. They're like, would you rather questions and whatnot.
He's like, well, your questions are pretty strange too. And but that's something like he's telling her, ask me any question you want. And she could get this whole thing
She could. Are you still in
cleared
love with
up
Amy?
if
Are
she
you
would
still in love with Amy?
just ask.
Well, and then of course she heard them, and she heard, of course, she heard the parts that would mislead her when she overheard their conversation. She
But
heard
she didn't hear that, but that's the whole thing. You go listen in, you better listen in to the whole thing.
all of it. That's right. Don't just skip out when you hear something you don't like. You better stick around for the whole story.
Exactly, because you missing vital information.
Exactly. But that's what happens. That's what happens in a romance novel, Brandy.
I know. God forbid. I mean,
there has to be a conflict to, it's never boy meets girl. We have feelings and we like each other and we fall in love and that's it. There's always got to be a conflict in there. Always.
I don't know, except Titanic. They fell in love and then she wouldn't let him up there on that door, which there was plenty of room for Jack to get up there on that door. And she just,
hello, Joe. Oh, well, the conflict there was their ship was sinking.
yeah. But they would have had conflict resolution if she would have just scooted her little butt over on that. There was plenty of room on that door for her and him. She sprawled it out like she ain't got no business, please.
Oh, boy. So I like that Mom showed back up. So now she can leave. She can leave. She can go move in and leave Mom with Benny. And
Benny's so super excited about that too.
Yes, he is. But what's up with Mom? She just cooks and cooks and cooks some more. Let's make some food. Let's cook some more. Cook. They're gonna have.
She even wants them to take food over to.
Yeah.
Feed that man. Feed that man.
Yeah, exactly. And so I am glad that Um, everybody kind of knows now. Everybody knows he's the kidney donor. Everybody knows, and no, they don't have to hide that secret anymore. So, yeah,
Everybody's in the know.
yeah.
And except maybe everybody at work. I mean, there's a few people at work, but as far as the families and all that, they all now know.
Hi, Joe. Yes.
Hey, Joe.
That makes it a little bit easier. So the door would have flipped or sunk with both of them on the door. Of course. Of course.
I still say, look, I know physics that there are ways that they could have fixed that. I'm telling you.
Hey, if people could figure out how to have sex on them Olympic beds, they could have figured out how to float on a door.
It's called weight distribution.
Oh, that's funny. Anyhow, I mean, it's a good book. I mean, she does have a style of writing that is it's easy to read. I think this one's been more funny than the other two I've read. It's had a lot of like laughing out loud kinds of things that have happened.
Well, I mean, but the other one we read did too, because of his checklists and his questionnaire.
Yeah, I didn't laugh. I didn't really laugh at those like I did. I didn't really laugh at that. Not like I've laughed at his mom and grandpa and
Lord, Grandpa. Someone gave Grandpa a cigarette. Go chase his butt down. I'm telling you, it's like if someone putting catnip in Grandpa's or putting up some other something. I don't know. Like last I checked, just a regular cigarette's not gonna make you get all cray like Grandpa's doing.
I don't know, but I don't know. He's just okay. He kind of reminds me of my grandpa. Not my grandpa was secretive. Like when the grandkids would come over, he'd be secretive and he'd hide little things, and he'd come here. And he'd take the kids aside, and be like, don't tell grandma. He was just that kind of a character, So this grandpa kind of reminds me of him in that way. And they're just kind of funny. Funny old men. Just funny old men. Gotta laugh at them. Anyhow.
I like the way she writes. I mean, it's just so easy to get sucked into the story and, caring about the characters. I mean, and she does it so quickly. It just like.
Yep. You just all of a sudden you're ready to you're fighting for them. Let's make this work. Come on, get it together, people. Get it together. Let's go.
You're invested in their future. Like, okay, come on.
Yeah.
That's why I'm screaming at her. Just flipping ask if he's still in love with Amy and watch his reaction.
She totally got wasted though in that room with that bourbon or whatever they were drinking.
I'm telling you, that should have been the time that he should have because I know that you do weird things when you're drunk, but at the same time, a lot of times you'll tell the truth.
Right.
And if he would have just gone ahead and said, I want to be with you. Do you want to be with me in any form, shape, or fashion? I bet you the whole, I care about you. I want to jump your bones right now. And I want to have a relationship. Like, I really want to be there with you, but I think you're still lovely and I don't want to be the second person.
But Karen is right. That would have been too easy. Book would have been done and over. There's got to be something else that happens here. There's going to be something else that happens,
I know.
To bring it all back together at the end. Yep. I loved hearing her story about what she did to her ex-husband. Can you imagine glitter bombing the house with, was it 2 pounds or something of glitter?
I know, but that wasn't it. I mean, that would have been all she did, but no, she went.
Take the labels off the food.
Oh my God.
I mean, that's nothing.
What Kool-Aid in his shampoo or no, in the shower head.
Nothing harmful, nothing really harmful, nothing earth shattering, nothing like that.
But enough to make you go, oh, God dang it.
But wow, that was funny. That was funny. I had to laugh at all of that. I'm like, you go, girl. That's one way to get revenge for a cheating husband, right?
Yeah, let me show you.
Yeah. Uh-huh. Cheater, cheater, cheater.
But I agree with her. Like if she would have been like if she would have met this guy while she was married, and if she started to have feelings, she would have ended the marriage before pursuing. But no, he wanted his cake and eat it too, and other stuff, and
Yeah.
little dirty, dirty
Well,
burden.
but then remember how she says at one point, if she would have understood that maybe the way that they felt about each other when they met, that instant, like, you're the one for me, you're my ride or die, then she kind of would have understood it better, because that's how she feels about him. He's 100%. Yes, 100%. Everything. So, oh, yeah, the shrimp. Oh, my God.
Ooh, that had to stay
Oh, right.
so hard.
But, she's kind of put herself in his position, like they met each other, and it was just like, and then she has also admitted that her husband was not. He was a 6 out of 10. 6 out of 10. He was going to require work, always require work, an effort. Where this guy's like, nah, he's perfect the way he is. He's a 10 out of 10. There's no work here. So she's kind of understood maybe where her ex-husband was coming from, why he did the things he did.
Well, yeah, but he carried it on way too far. Once he knew that he started having those feelings, that's when it should have
Oh, yeah.
stopped.
Yeah, sure.
I mean, like her should have stopped. It's like that's how he felt about this other person. It should have been like, look, I never intended for this, but this is how I'm feeling, and it's not fair to you, and it's not fair to me. So, but the thing with this one, I loved how his mother looked at him and said, she understands your language even when you don't say anything.
Mm-hmm.
And Amy never did.
Yep.
Yep.
Yep. She knows how to give him space. She knows how to give him an out. He's never asked for those things, but she just knows how to do it. Yeah. And that is what makes a good match. When you just connect like that from the get-go at a certain level, that's when you know. That's when you know. This is perfect. Now, if I look back at my first marriage, would I go, that was not a 10 out of 10? No, that might have been a 5 out of 10. But at the time, I did what I did for reasons. But if I would have thought about it, no, we didn't click. We didn't connect like that. No. Now, Dale, totally different, right? Yeah. So there's that.
Yep.
And now it's good. So I wonder what's going to happen now. She's living there. They're going to have to, something's going to happen. Everybody on both sides is telling both of them how much they love each other. and they're both admitting they love each other separately. I love her. I love him. He's perfect. I can't stand to be away from her. I want to do more to her. Can you imagine waking up with a hangover in his bed and his boner underneath your leg?
Mm-hmm.
And you want it, and you want it.
But like, he's not into grand displays, so I don't foresee him, not unless he conquers his anxiety and is just like, I'm not losing her, I have to do this grand display in front of everybody.
Bye, Michelle. Well, but she also said in this last part here how comfortable he is now getting with social interactions and social things. Like, she would have thought that having this big family thing, my family, your family, all come together and everybody meets, would have freaked him out completely. But he's okay with it.
or coming to a house of somebody who he doesn't know, even though she sent him all the information he could need to be comfortable prior to coming up there without him asking. That's what I'm saying. She speaks his language.
Hi, Jennifer. Yeah, she gives him the details he needs to make him more comfortable, and he's good to go. So, yeah, it's pretty cute. It is really pretty cute. So, yeah, like I said, to keep track of all of the little nuances of this person was here and friends with this person and blah, blah, blah. I think to keep that straight in my head completely, I would have had to have just read the books 1, 2, 3 in order. But it didn't really matter. They just pop in. They're just additional characters, and they're not crucial to the story anyhow. So the fact that
I'm definitely going to have to go and read book one.
Yeah. Yeah. Yep, that's where all these people kind of started from. So, anyhow. All right, so everybody is good. We finished the book. I had to finish today. I was gone to that retreat all weekend. I only read one night. So I was like way behind. So I got home on Sunday and I'm like, read. And then Monday, read. And then today I was like, oh, God, I still got more to read today. I'm not quite done.
I read a little bit Sunday and then read Monday, and I had to finish literally the last chapter this morning.
Yeah, that's about what I had this morning was a chapter. Anyhow. So normally what I do is I pick this up about Thursday night and I just read Thursday, Friday, Saturday. It depends sometimes how much I read. I haven't been feeling good. As you can tell, you hear my voice. I've not been feeling good.
I hate that you don't feel good.
I know. It's like my allergies have changed on me and gone crazy. And it's all in my throat. And it's all this phlegm and mucus. And my throat is extremely sore. It's not super bad right now. But, man, I woke up this morning and I was like, swallowing was like a nightmare. I was like, oh, my God.
See, me, I am just like bone tired and my feet and legs are killing me. Oh my God, they hurt.
No, Karen, it wasn't you. I had it a little bit before I went to the retreat. It's just my allergies always used to be runny nose and sneeze. It was just runny nose and sneeze, right? But over the last few years, I don't have quite the runny eyes like I would, but it's now all gone just more inside and just, ugh. And I can't get rid of it anyhow. Oh my gosh, the pole vaulter. Oh yeah. I'm telling you.
Yeah, I'm which granted I've got cookware here now, but I haven't seasoned the stuff that I got to season. I don't even have the oil to season it yet.
What do you have? Like,
well, it says that it says you're supposed to wash and then you're supposed to like put oil in it and put it on the stove and then
wash
it again. And supposedly it's something called seasoning your
so you got the big black crock things, the big what kind of pans?
It's just aluminum nonstick pans.
Oh shit, you don't have to do that to that. The only thing you have to season is the I can't remember what they're called. What are the big black ones? The big black heavy
cast iron. Cast iron.
Cast iron's the only thing you have to season like that. You have to do that with an aluminum pan.
But I don't even have stuff here to cook inside of said stuff. So
well, you should probably go to the store.
Well, I can't until I get my paycheck.
Oh.
So
I go get some food.
I may be looking at PB and although I'm so tired, PB&J and ham and turkey sandwich sounds just fine.
Oh, I love peanut butter and jelly. Not all the time, but I do love them.
I made the mistake of not getting. I thought I got regular peanut butter, and then when I made me a peanut butter and jelly sandwich, it tasted sweeter. Then I'm like, what in the world? So I looked at my peanut butter because my jelly was just grape jelly. Looked at my peanut butter and it's honey roasted peanut butter. But it's actually really good.
I would like that. Yeah, I would like that. Yeah. We have to have 2 different kinds of peanut butter in our house because Dale loves Jif and I don't like Jif because Jif is too thick for me. And Meyer makes a great peanut butter that's more creamy. So we have our own peanut butters.
Oh yeah. Well, that's like Chris and Josh. Chris likes Peter Pan smooth, creamy peanut butter, and Josh loves Jif crunchy.
Yeah. Well, there are two.
So
There are
they have
two.
their separate.
There are 2 peanut butter family also.
Yeah. So, but I tried this and I'm liking it. But yeah, it may be a sandwich night tonight.
There you go. I'd be fine with that. If I was by myself, just me by myself, I would do a sandwich. I would do cereal at night. I love to eat cereal at night. I'm a good
I have
cereal.
cereal,
I'm a good
and
cereal.
I may have a bowl of cereal. I don't know. I haven't decided yet. I haven't decided yet. I'm just so tired. That's why I'm tired.
I'm sure. All right. Well, I'm gonna let you go. I think we have to eat leftovers tonight.
Oh, what kind of leftovers? Because I ate school lunch today. Oh Lord! But actually, it was decent. I had a well, it was a grilled cheese sandwich, but it wasn't like American cheese. I don't know. There was some kind of a white cheese,
Oh,
and it was wheat bread. But I mean, it was okay. But like, it's crazy to me that they want $3.25, and your lunch literally is one sandwich. I got you have a fruit, which I chose dried cranberries. Um, that's it. That's your lunch. Oh wait, no, and beans. There were some beans.
I was just gonna say hello, Tim or Carrie, whichever one you are. Who's here?
Hello.
Who's here? Yes, Brandy has got new internet, so she is like spot on. Yeah, yeah.
Chip chocolate PB.
Right.
Oh, no, 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 no. I need to go try that.
It's Carrie.
Okay. Yes, I'm telling you, this new internet is
It's working.
it is working.
It's perfect. 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 Well, we have one chicken. Okay, we got a rotisserie chicken the other day. So we have like one of the breasts left, one chicken breast. I don't know what we're going to do with one chicken breast. And then yesterday we made a turkey breast in the crock pot. So we have whatever's left of the turkey breast. I'm thinking if we have bread, I'm thinking turkey sandwich with gravy on it.
Well, with one chicken breast, if you cook it and you um, shred it, then you could put the turkey and the shredded chicken on the sandwich and add some like cranberry preserves or something like that and make you like a chicken turkey sandwich. No?
Not putting no cranberry preserves on nothing, Brandy.
Cranberry sauce.
No, ma'am. No,
Have
ma'am.
you never had a Thanksgiving sandwich?
Without cranberry sauce? Yeah. No, no.
It's not
And,
the same
and
without the cranberry.
I like cranberries. I like the dried cranberries, but I do not like them sauces or no. Mm-mm. No, ma'am. Mm-mm. Oh, Brandy.
I'm
Brandy,
missing out.
I got your stuff, Mindy. You got my stuff. You got my stuff. Carrie, what do you got?
Oh.
And Brandy's got a surprise. What? Brandy? What?
Oh goodness. Okay.
What's Carrie got up her sleeve over there?
Joe don't like cranberries. What is wrong?
I do like cranberries. But
Only if they're dried, not fresh cranberries, not cranberry
no,
sauce.
no. I like dried cranberries. We get this topping with cranberries and nuts that we put on top of salads. I like that a lot. I make cranberry cookies. I would make cranberry cookies every Christmas. Cranberry cookies. I like that. But
You don't like the juice of the cranberries.
I don't like those sauce things. I don't like those. Oh, she said, remember your chat in Texas. Do you remember the chat in Texas, Brandy?
I do. I do. Oh my goodness.
So Carrie, what
Oh.
we're reading is Abby Jimenez, yours truly. We're finishing it up this week.
Finishing it up.
Oh no, your mom fell. Oh dear. Sorry about your mom's fall.
See, now that makes me wish, because there was this one place that I used to drive to when I was heading to Montgomery to see family. There was this one, like, it was like a farmer's market style place, but it had a restaurant attached to it, and they used to make this ham turkey Thanksgiving sandwich but it also had, so you had that cranberry preserve stuff, and you had granny apple, crisp slice of granny apple on there, and then the ham and the turkey and the stuffing, and oh my, like, it was so good. It was beat your brains good. Just your tongue, just beat your brains out.
I'm typing, sorry. People are asking about the next book. Afternoon. Love, not lovin'. Not lovin', it's love in. Ay. Love
Oh,
in.
Sarah's new here.
Afternoon.
Hello, Sarah. Spill the drill. Spilling the drills.
So this one is a little novella. So we will finish up this one, read this last little bit this week. We'll discuss it next week. And then we'll start on this novella, Love in the Afternoon by Karen Hawkins. I think the only way you can get that is a little Kindle. It's not a book, I don't think. So I think you got to get it on Kindle, I believe. Okay.
I mean, I would imagine you probably only can get it through some sort of electronic device. But I mean, I'm obviously going to get it. And then after we finish that novella, then we're doing the.
Yeah. Then we're going to do the Bookshop of Hidden Dreams by the same
Bookshop of Hidden Dreams. Yeah.
We're just filling some time here for a minute until the other one comes out. So there's this little novella that pops in here.
Right, Risa, it does sound good. I'm telling you, it was beat your brains out good. It was so good. Mindy would have been like all okay probably without the cranberry sauce.
Yeah.
But I never had an apple on a ham sandwich either. But that crisp Granny Smith, it was just a slice. Crisp Granny Smith apple on that sandwich was.
Yeah.
It gave it a texture. It was really good.
I'm sure it did. Oh, good. I hope you join us next time then. It'll
Yay, be that's awesome.
Time here. We have a good time here in our little book club.
Yeah, they also like trying to find books to embarrass the crap out of me.
Well, we haven't done that lately.
Thank God. I got scared for a little bit while I was reading this.
These were romances. These were romances, but no spice. No spice.
Good.
And you know the Karen Hawkins books already. They're not going to have spice in them.
So I've got a little reprieve.
Well then, hold on your horses after we finish those two.
Oh my God.
It's time.
I'm scared it's going to be for. But you know what I found in one of the classrooms that I was in that was on a bookshelf? And I'm like, there's no way at a middle school this should be on a bookshelf.
What'd you find?
It was the third book in the Court of Thorn and Roses series.
You know what? It's a fantasy. It's a fantasy.
No, it's fantasy, my butt.
No, they're not all romance. We've done some fantasy. We've tried a couple mysteries.
No, I have to. Look, I have tried. There are certain ones I can't get Mindy to cross over on.
No. There are certain things I just, no. Hard pass. No. No thrillers. No thrillers.
She won't do thrillers. She won't do mysteries if it involves dead people. Now, if it's mysteries like my dog's gone missing and I got to find the mystery of my missing dog.
Yeah.
And somehow it brings love into the equation because the missing dog has found some woman.
Yeah, that'd be perfect. Yeah. He finds the dog with this woman over here and he has to go to the woman to find the dog and they get along. Yes, that'd be
Mindy's all good if it's a mystery that doesn't have dead bodies. But and see, that's weird because
well,
for me, because I am a horror, mystery,
no.
supernatural.
And see, you got to admit that the mysteries that we have tried reading were like, they just start entering in so many different characters, and this character and this one, and who could have done it, and this one could have done it, and blah 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 blah. And it's just like,
I know Mindy gets overwhelmed. Although I'm telling you right now, the series that I'm reading now, I haven't seen a dead body in this dagnum series. It's a paranormal, cozy mystery, and all their mysteries are things like, you know, who's trying to make the wind do weird things, who's trying to, so there's no dead bodies in this thing.
well, see, that would be fine. No, oh look, now Tim's here too. No true crime. No, I don't do crime. I don't do horror. I don't do things that. So reading is my escape. Reading is my escape from reality to a different place, a pleasant experience. So for me, reading about horror and thriller and crime is like the world is filled with horror and crime, and so I don't want to read those things. I like escapism reading where I go someplace fun and pleasant and that kind of stuff.
And see, I love escaping into the world of true crime. I mean, I listen to my true crime podcast essentially every morning and afternoon when I come home. I'll also watch it, sometimes just at home to relax and chill. I love reading like Anne Rule. Oh my God. And I know it's because she was like a crime reporter. And so, and of course she was super good friends with Ted Bundy before he, or actually while he was doing all the crazy stuff. She just didn't know he was doing all that. But I mean, I don't know. I enjoy it stuff. Like I've thought about doing like little, because remember I did my Forensic Fridays for a while.
Mm-hmm.
And I thought about, but I don't know. I'm going to have to put a poll on my channel and see if there's even any interest in like talking about true crime while diamond painting. So I don't know.
Well,
what am I reading? I'm actually reading, it's a little witchy series. It's the whole little magical town, and I'm trying to think of the name of it now. It's a little magical.
It's a what? It's a town.
A little town.
Say that again. A what?
A little town.
A town. A town. I've never lived in a town in my life.
You cute little town, and then and like they're like it's like a country town, and you've got like neighbors. It's and they all have like where they look out for each other, so you got a mayor who's a little cracker, and you got the local sheriff and their little relationship. And
are they all witches?
No, because there are some, there's like the main character, she is all hot and bothered for this vampire, even though she feels like she shouldn't be hot and bothered for this vampire, but she kind of likes him. But there's a werewolf that's chasing her.
Lord.
But they used to be a flame a long time ago. She's a witch.
So we got witches, vampires, werewolves.
We have mermaids and fairies and fae, because she was married to a fae, and she didn't know she was married to a fae. So that was all.
Okay. All right then.
Yes, Sean. Anne Rule was good friends. In fact, one of her first books she wrote was called Stranger Beside Me. Go check it out, because her and Ted Bundy were like friends. So when it all came out, it like freaked her out. But like she tried to, she was, how sometimes they tell you, or they'll say that like a serial killer, someone who's close to them, are like, there's no way. There's no way. That's not who they are. They'd never do something like that. They couldn't kill a fly. Well, they killed more than a fly.
All right. Well, I'm going to go figure out what we're doing with either chicken or turkey or both, or I don't know what. I'm just thinking just turkey sandwich with gravy on top. That's what I'm thinking.
I don't have any gravy, but I am definitely thinking I'm going to do, I have like that thin sliced honey roast turkey, thin sliced honey ham. And I'm thinking of making me a honey ham and honey turkey sandwich and a PB&J sandwich.
Oh, a turkey ham sandwich and a peanut butter and jelly sandwich?
Yeah, because that little lunch that they service that they made me pay $3.25 for, like,
Yeah, that school lunch stuff is expensive.
yeah, and they don't give you much. I'm sorry. I'm
But
sorry.
you know what? Teachers at our school had to pay more than students did. So,
Well, our students get free lunch.
well, most of ours did too. Yeah.
No, all of ours.
I think all of ours.
All of our kids
I
get
think
free lunch
all of
and free
ours
breakfast.
did too. Yeah. But we
But
had to pay for it.
we had to pay $3.25, and I'm sitting here going, I literally paid $3.25 for one grocery sandwich, a small bag of dried cranberries, and when she gave me the scoop of beans, I'm not kidding you, it was like, shoot, 2 spoonfuls and it's gone.
See, there's the nice thing. There was always food left over after lunch. You could go down there and you could snag things that was left over because they just throw it away. They throw it away. So
Not ours.
you could go snag some things that were left over. And, you got to get to know the lunch people down there.
Yeah, well, I had just forgotten to bring mine, so.
Yep. I've eaten many a school lunch. Many a school lunch, for sure.
So that's why I'm eating 2 sandwiches tonight. I know. Y'all would think I'm being a pig. I'm not trying to. I'm hungry because that lunch left me hungry.
Okay. All right. Well, I'm going to let you guys go. Dogs want out. Belly wants food. So we'll see you next week and we'll finish up this book. All righty.
We will.
Next week, everybody. Toodles.